I think it's terrific. I think it's wonderful. She has a 2-year-old, an 8-month-old, and a 3-year-old. And if she can look like that, all the power to her. That's great.
Basically what she's saying is it's mind over matter. And, you know, as long as you exert a certain amount of control, you can do anything. And that's not always the case.
You know, not since my own selfie as a picture of a naked belly stirred such controversy. What's your excuse is the title on the handout there, the picture showing this mean, lean fitness instructor, mother of 3 young children. And she joins us, Maria Kang does, from her home in Sacramento. How are you doing? Why did you take the picture? Didn't you know that a lot of ladies were going to say, hey, she's lording over us, Maria?
No, of course not. Who wants any of that feedback? I took the picture because I thought it was going to be motivational for my Facebook followers. You see that caption all the time in several different types of inspirational posters. So I said, you know, here I am. I'm a fit mother. I have 3 kids, 3 and under, and I think that people are going to be inspired by this.
But are you, in a way, saying, look at me, compare me to you? If you've had all these young children and you're complaining about body fat or this or that, not getting your body back, then you're just not working hard enough?
Absolutely not. I think that's crazy when people say that. I'm saying, you know what? You're a mother, or maybe you're not. Here are 3 symbols of time. My 3-year-old, my 2-year-old, and my 8-month-old, and obviously I can make fitness a priority. I can make my health a priority. I'm saying, you know what? As a mother, you're the role model of your home. Make it a priority. Here
in the studio with me, Marcy Warhaft is the author of a book, The Body Image Survival Guide for Parents Helping Toddlers, Tweens, and Teens Thrive. Marcy is one of Maria's many critics, I hate to say. Why?
The first thing is, and Maria, you said it right when you started, you said we see these images everywhere, and that's the problem. We see one type of fitness, one type of beauty glorified all the time. We assume that the skinniest woman in the room is always the fittest and the most muscular guy is always the strongest. And that's not always the case. Really, the truth is the healthiest bodies are the ones that work well. We have to focus more on how our bodies work than how they look. You can be somewhere in the middle where you can live with balance and moderation and sometimes eat more and sometimes eat less and go to the gym when you can, or not go to the gym at all but be active and feel good about that. And then you were feeling good about that, and then we're told, what's your excuse? Personally, I would have preferred had you said, maybe this is my challenge. What challenges you? It seemed when you're asking someone what's your excuse, you're asking them to validate or justify their choices. But what's one more thing that's really, really important, and this is another thing why I wrote what I wrote. I'm a body image advocate. I go into schools with a program called Fit versus Fiction, and I talk to kids, and I talk to parents, and I talk to teachers. There are 5-year-olds who are begging their parents not to send them to school because they think they're too fat to fit in. There are 7th graders who are throwing up their lunch in the bathroom at school because they feel like they don't live up to our fat-phobic society's unrealistic expectation of beauty, thinking that they won't be pretty enough unless they're thin enough, and they're never going to be thin enough. And it's because we don't see enough variety. We need to show that fit bodies really do come in all shapes and sizes, and maybe we have to stop seeing one image.
All right, Maria, you respond.
Obviously, it's a challenge to be in shape when you're a mom. There's a lot of priorities that I have in my day because I do work and I have to take care of my kids and my family. But I understand exactly where you're coming from. There is a body image issue in America. There's a weight issue in America. There's a health crisis in America. But what I'm saying is that it starts at home. It starts with the parents. It starts with the mother especially, to be a positive role model, to take care of herself, to put at least 30 minutes, 20 minutes, something in her day so that she can be a good role model for her children, and therefore their children can be happy and healthy.
But let's just say one thing though. I was you at one point. I was super fit. I was very muscular. I was fit mom, and I would never go back to that because what I thought I was being a great role model when I was getting up extra early to go to the gym and when I was eating really, really clean. I thought that was what I needed to show my kids. Really, I was just showing them how to obsess over food and calories and how to over-exercise.
I think that was your personal experience. I don't, you know, the moms that I know, especially myself, I think we're healthy role models, and I think we need more of people like myself who are saying, you know what, I'm not going to raise a child and say that I'm unhealthy because I'm being good, I'm being a good parent. I'm healthy because I love my children.
Healthy, but healthy is how our bodies work. And let me just say one thing. We have to stop shaming people into being skinny and encourage them to be healthy.
Okay, on that note,
I think we've normalized overweight people in our society. I think that it's time that we celebrate people who are
overweight
healthy.
people in our society. That's a good point.
Yes.
Maria, thank you. Continued success.
Thank you.
Marcy, thank you very much for coming in. Here's Marcy's book, the Body Image Survival Guide. And you know, Maria Kang, you can find on the internet. And you know, I started this segment joking about my own that selfie. But my point publishing that was just that you don't have to get crazy, but a little fitness makes for a longer, better life, even if you don't end up looking as lovely and as fit as Maria. That's it for us. See you on radio and social media. Have a great week.